It's Wednesday, November 20, and it's 35 days until Christmas. President Granger credits High Commissioner from Kenya and second annual Guyana International Petroleum Business Summit and Exhibition opens. Welcome to InfoHub. His Excellency President David Granger today accepted letters of credence from High Commissioner of the Republic of Kenya to the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Anthony Muchiri. President Granger received the accreditation from Kenya's first ambassador to Guyana on Wednesday at the Ministry of the Presidency. He noted that Guyana looks forward to learning from Kenya's expertise in developing its ecotourism potential and improving wildlife management.
Guyana notes Kenya's National Climate Change Action Plan. It seeks to address the options for low carbon, climate resilient development pathway, the adverse effects of climate change, and the vulnerability of our states are shared national priorities. Excellency, Kenya's success in its preservation of its wildlife is acknowledged internationally. Guyana can learn from Kenya's experience and expertise in developing its ecotourism potential and improving its wildlife management and protection policy.
High Commissioner Anthony Muchiri said the occasion marks the dawn of a new friendship aimed at bringing the two countries together for the benefit of its peoples.
As the first ambassador of Kenya to Guyana, I intend to foster closer relationships with Guyana and endeavor to achieve the promises made to both the Caribbean and African peoples by the founders of our nation. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Guyana and Kenya have enjoyed cordial relations since the establishment of diplomatic ties in December 1970. Meanwhile, the head of state on Tuesday afternoon received a courtesy call from Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Mottley, at the Chetty Jagan International Airport to Mary. Prime Minister Mottley was accompanied by Barbados Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Jerome Walcott, and other officials. The Prime Minister made a brief visit to Guyana on a return to Barbados from the Republic of Ghana. The second annual Guyana International Petroleum Business Summit and Exhibition GPEX 2019 opened today at the Guyana Marriott Hotel and saw the attendance of hundreds of stakeholders in the oil and gas industry from across the globe.
While addressing the delegates via video message, His Excellency President David Granger stated that the emerging petroleum industry is an exciting economic enterprising development. Guyana, the head of state noted, is adamant about effectively managing this natural resource.
Guyana is being prudent about managing its incipient petroleum industry. It is seeking the best advice and assistance and adopting the best international industry practices. It will establish a robust institutional, legal, and regulatory architecture to manage this industry in a manner which will ensure transparency and which will secure best interests of the country and fair returns for investors and businesses.
The President also welcomed new investment in the sector.
Guyana welcomes further investment, both in the petroleum industry and in the emerging green economy. It is keen to ensure conditions which encourage increased local content, which will promote more partnerships between local and foreign investors.
In brief remarks, the Director of Energy, Dr. Mark Bino, noted that GPEX 2019 is timely as it provides an opportunity to demonstrate the catalytic importance of Guyana's emerging oil and gas sector.
Through rent capture, knowledge transfers, and technological advances, to bring about transformative development inclusive of the country transitioning to safer, more affordable, reliable, sustainable, and newer forms of energy. The importance of this cannot be overemphasized given the intense efforts for global decarbonization. A people-centered approach remains our modus operandi for realizing our development ambitions. Our peoples remain our most treasured resource.
The GPEX conference ends on Friday. From the Marriott Hotel in Georgetown with videographer Leon Liang, Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.
Delicia Haynes now tells us that the Ministry of Public Health has come a far way in ensuring its health facilities are stocked with the requisite drugs and medical supplies. Specifically, health centers in Georgetown have seen vast improvements.
The doctors in charge of the Lodge and East La Penitence health centers have assured that the supply of prescription drugs and other medical supplies are well managed to ensure citizens are adequately treated.
I must say that no system is perfect. Obviously, some days we are going to be out of medications, but there are things put in place where if we're about to have a medication that's almost done or some sort of medical supply, I'm proud to say that at East Penitence Health Center, we have the majority of drugs that are needed, not only for our different services, but especially for the antenatal clinic.
Over at the Lodge Health Center, in spite of increasing patient load, the staff are working efficiently to ensure that all persons visiting the health facility are treated and receive the required medication.
We definitely came a far way. Now we are offering more drugs than we did before. Our pharmaceutical aspect of this health center has grown a lot. That is a plus. As it is for our dressings and so, well, the demands have gotten higher. So that means that we have to provide more. We have to have more stuff in order to give more care to these persons. So we had to increase that.
For this year, the Ministry of Public Health has boasted of the over 90% stock level of drugs and medical supplies available in the MMU's inventory. As a result of this, all health facilities are expected to be stocked with all the requisite drugs and supplies needed to deliver an adequate level of health service. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
Before we go to the break, let's tell you that the Guyana Telephone and Telegraph Company, GTT, is urging all subscribers to be watchful for scammers during the holiday season. In a release issued today, the company reported that it has received several fraud reports over the past week and are currently addressing these. GTT Security Department is working to locate the scammers and have the relevant authorities deal with them. Customers are advised to go to the company's promotions page on their website, www.gtt.co.gy/promotions, to verify the details of any ongoing GTT campaigns. They can also query current promotions through GTT Live Chat, customer service at 0488, and in-store retail representatives. When we return, Attorney General assures unpaid Dartmouth sweeper cleaners that relief is on the way, and men and boys urged to maintain healthy lifestyles at International Men's Day event. Details of these and more after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honorable Basil Williams, recently addressed concerns of employees falling under the Community Infrastructure Improvement Project in Dartmouth, Region 2, who have been unpaid for months now.
The perpetual problem with the opposition-led neighborhood democratic councils across Guyana is once again evident, this time in Dartmouth Village, which falls under the Evergreen Paradise NDC. It was highlighted that the legal required signature for the workers to receive payments is that of the NDC chairman, a PPPC representative. In an effort to frustrate the citizens, the NDC has been stymieing development efforts. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honorable Basil Williams, heard complaints about the performance of the NDC, to which he provided solutions. He assured the REO that he is looking into the matter to arrive at a speedy resolution.
We didn't get the cooperation from the people we inherited. And so, comrades, don't be fooled. You have a well-intentioned government, and we are committed to ensuring we're giving you the good life.
Many of the employees are single parents and women that rely on their salaries for sustenance. A.G. Williams also implored residents to take education seriously.
We believe in the people. We believe that education is a great leveler. It removes ignorance, it removes poverty, and it will ensure that you have opportunities to advance and improve yourselves and your families.
The meeting was one of several ministerial engagements held across Regions 1 and 2 recently. For InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.
Men and boys from across Guyana were reminded to maintain healthy lifestyles to avoid illnesses such as cancer and cardiovascular disease. This call was made on Tuesday evening during a very informative discussion on various issues affecting men hosted at the Humana Llano.
And what I want to bring to focusing on as a medical officer is the importance of self-care as a leader. So even though we strive to become good leaders, we strive to set examples as good leaders, We want to make sure that our care, our health is being taken care of. Men are being affected, their physical health are being affected, depreciated, their mental health, social health, even their spiritual health.
That was Dr. Rondell Stewart, who was addressing the forum organized by the Ministry of Social Protection's Gender Affairs Bureau. Themed Men Leading by Example, the program marks the commencement of a series of events planned to commemorate International Men's Day 2019. Studies have proven that men delay seeking help even if experiencing serious problems, and this puts them at a higher risk of developing health issues. Highlighting some of the illnesses and diseases men encounter, Dr. Stewart said in many instances, these symptoms can be treated.
And if we want to live the life as a leader, a life of example for the future generation, we need to also pay attention to our health.
During his presentation, Mayor of Georgetown, His Worship Ubrach Narain, called on men to adopt a logical attitude when addressing issues, especially in the home. Speaking with InfoHub, manager of the Gender Affairs Bureau, Adele Lilly, said his department has embarked on several initiatives to raise awareness to a larger population, primarily schools.
We open that out of this conversation, we could really continue to work and foster some level of camaraderie among men to address some of the issues that men deal with.
International Men's Day is observed annually on November 19 since 1992. For InfoHub, I am Kellon Rover.
As the heat intensified and some athletes fell to the ground in pain and drenched in sweat, Day 3 of the National Athletic Schools Championship was won for the books. The girls' under-20 long jump was tightly contested, with District 11's Kaliza Smith coming out on top. InfoHub spoke with some of the athletes about their experience on the field.
Kaliza Smith, the business school student athlete, represented District 11 in the long jump event. 16-year-old Smith cited training as her path to success.
Well, train hard and win easy. This year, well, in the long jump, the highest I just jumped is 5.28.
Aliyah Kelman, hailing from Swiss Dyke Secondary, represented District 14 in the long jump event. The 17-year-old student athlete competed in her first long jump event at the championships.
Actually, this is my first time doing long jump, and it's nice. It means a lot.
Rate your experience?
It was very nice. It's unusual, but nice.
Nikita Prince from Lodge Secondary School represented District 13 in the long jump event. Prince, 16, noted the experience she gained and her enjoyment of competing.
Well, in the long jump, on the 20 and in the 400 meters. Well, for me, it's my third year being at Nationals, and the experience is wonderful for me. And I enjoy doing it, so it's making me happy.
Reporting for InfoHub, Natasha Smith.
Ministers of government will on Friday and over this weekend fan out in communities in the Upper Takatu, Upper Essequibo region, where they will meet with residents, listen to their concerns and offer solutions. Similar meetings were hosted over the past weeks in several regions, including regions 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. The meetings form part of the coalition government's commitment to interacting with persons at a grassroots level to ensure that they benefit from the promised good life. Remember to check our website dpi.gov.gy and follow our Facebook and Instagram pages for reports on the visit. Before we close, here is a reminder to tune in to The Voice of Guyana on Thursday, November 21 at 11 hours when Prime Minister and First Vice President, the Honorable Moses Nagamutu, will be discussing matters related to governance, regional radio and other current issues on NCN's radio program, Insight. That's all for today. Connect with us on WhatsApp, Facebook and YouTube. Much more news is on our website dpi.gov.gy and pop over to Instagram for the latest photo updates at DPI Guyana. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye for now.